The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines.
Go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Irving looking over the floor. Williamson outside. Tries from 10. And Okafor with the block. And he recovers it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Irving. Poked loose. Back to Leonard. Fires for 3. Boston again missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for East Rutherford. Adebayo. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Now here is Irving. And that one good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
They get the rebound, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Drexler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
East Rutherford making a switch here. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Irving with the bounce pass. Boston again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Terry outside. Down low. Chandler. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Irving. Pass to Keenan. Back to Irving. And here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Drexler, that's good.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Here's Keenan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. So both teams making some changes here. Boston leading by 3. Irving with the ball. Drexler with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Leonard from 3. Boston again missing. Drexler outside. Out to Barrett. And the rejection by Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Keenan. Traps in the tray. Keenan's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston leads by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rodman. There's the lob to the hoop. Pass to Barrett. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. And the foul called on Ben Gordon. That's his first foul. Now off the inbound. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Keenan. Rebound, East Rutherford. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Adebayo. And that one, good.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
East Rutherford trails by 3. Right side, Rodman. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's Garland. And there's the drive. And they get it back. Tries again. No good on the shot. Good D by Embiid. Boston leading by 3. Stolen by Rodman. For the finish. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job linking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Adebayo. It's deflected.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Adebayo sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So East Rutherford going with almost an entire new group here. Brunson, left side. Embiid, wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Embiid got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area. There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
It's Terry outside, and it's Keenan with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Right wing from 18 feet away. Embiid, no good. And so here is East Rutherford. Trailing by 2. Banchero, that's good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Pass to Keenan. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Leonard. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Boston on top. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for East Rutherford. A 2-point game. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Boston now. Here's Leonard. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
Such a strong wing. Quad can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Banchero. No good there off the double clutch. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Pass to Adebayo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Timeout, timeout.
Adebayo's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And here's Drexler. 9 points in the game so far. Deflects the pass. Outside Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
East Rutherford making a switch here. East Rutherford trails by 8. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by East Rutherford. Back to Drexler. And Drexler throws it down.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Second team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Irving up top. He's got 6. Kicks it out to Giannis. From deep.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
Shot by Terry, no good. Boston leading by 6. It's stolen by Banchero. It's stolen by Adebayo. Left side, Irving. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Chandler a screen to the paint. And Chandler throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now a timeout called by Boston. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. East Rutherford trails by 6. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Chandler, and then Chandler with the jam.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Pass to Keenan. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Chandler throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And pushing it up, here's Boston. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. East Rutherford trails by 5. Back to Rodman. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Irving with a clean look. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead, and they've got momentum.
And so it's Boston. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Boston leading by 6. Here's Brunson. Over Rodman. And out of bounds as East Rutherford gains possession. And it's East Rutherford's ball. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
To the right side. Embiid from outside. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Back to Adebayo. To the inside. The shot's good from Rodman.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
A dependable distributor, Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And so Garland will bring it up for East Rutherford. They trail by 7. And here we go. Williams in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Boston leading by 7. Left side Irving. Garland with the defensive effort. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
On the wing, Jason Terry. Adebayo down low. And no good. Good D by Williamson. Outside Irving. Middleton right side. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Middleton for 3. Rebound, East Rutherford. And stolen by Irving. Fires the 3. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3.
3 points.
Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Boston.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, Larry Keegan, Kawhi Leonard.
On the wing, Giannis. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And on the way from Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so here is East Rutherford. It's a 13-point game. To the middle. Pulls it up. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-6 run.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Substitution for East Rutherford.
For the 3, Chandler. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win.